Welcome everyone to a concert by Roxy. We're really happy to have you here, Roxy. I
Thank
know we've almost, maybe all of us have heard your beautiful voice many times and totally treasured that sound. And so now we're going to get a whole hour of that, which is just great. I mean, you can
thank
sing as long as you want. You can sing less than an hour. You can sing a little more than an hour. It's totally up to you.
thank you.
Um, so I asked Roxy to give me a little bit of background about her life and who she is. And the first thing she did, of course, was telling me about her and Baba. So she heard about Baba in 1984. He started working on her in 1987, and she officially became a Baba lover in 2013. So that's a really familiar pattern for, I think, many of us. She writes poetry. She teaches at university. She, since her teenage years, has been writing poems. She has a blog. I thought people might want to know it. Maybe you could put it up for us, or I'll put it up actually after this. It's drroxynotes.com. So she's got a blog. I certainly going to check it out. Um, Her big shift that she told me, and I don't want to get, she'll tell her own story, of course, but after 2019, her mom passed away and she went to India and she really started singing at that point. And so we're blessed by that. And that's definitely a gift from Baba. Um, and today she's going to sing for us in Farsi, English, and if we're lucky, French also. Um, and she was born in Iran, but moved here when she was 13. So, of course, her languages span several cultures. And her sister, Nazi, who's here, he's Naz, or she called you
Right?
Yes,
Nazi.
I'm here.
Naz. So she's going to also do a piece for us, or at least one. We're looking forward to that. And that's what I've got. Is there anything you want to add that yeah, it's
Uh,
take it away.
Thank you so much. I feel blessed to have more than 5 people here. I'm excited for someone who doesn't know music that well. I appreciate it, Gabriella, for the introduction. I've had um, one more concert, I think last year, and I feel like I'm glad I'm here. And as you said, my life was split into two different ways since I went to India. So I have a before and after life in India, and I feel very blessed that my life changed completely. My whole perspective about things changed when I went there, and I was never good at singing. I still am not, but for some reason people like it. And I always am being made fun of by my son and even sometimes my sister, but I'm okay with that. Somehow you guys like it, and I'm gonna say it's Baba. It's not me. um, I think I'm gonna. I made I wanted to just talk a little more about India and how it changed my life. There's a song it's in Persian that says, "I went with you, and I came back without you, my crazy heart." And from the street of the friend, I came back without you, talking to my heart still. I went there hiding all my pain, all the issues in my heart, and I cannot tell you what you did with my heart, you crazy heart. I cannot tell you what you did with me, your friend. You kind of made me aware of myself, and and this song is just the most beautiful and relevant song I can sing about my trip to India. So pretty much it repeats the same thing and how my life changed after in India and how I went there with a heart and came back without it. So this is the first song I'm singing, and it goes like this.
Wait, Roxy, who wrote it?
It's a song, Persian song by Vigen. Uh, I have no idea who wrote it. It's a very old song, and I must add that I communicate with Baba through songs. I mean, I wake up in the morning, I'm like, "What's going on, Baba?" And he sends me a song, and I just become I just shuffle my iTunes, and he talks to me that way. And everybody has their own way of talking to Baba, and Baba talks to me through songs. And this song is, as I said, it's in Farsi, but the meaning is the same thing I just said. I went there with you, I left without you, my crazy heart. And I'm gonna start. با تو رفتم بی تو باز آمدم از سر کوی او دل دیوانه پنهان کردم غمهای دلم را آن همه مشکلات دل دیوانه چه بگویم بابا با من چه ها کردی تو مرا با عشق خود آشنا کردی پس از این زاری نکن هوس یاری نکن تو ای خوشکام دل دیوانه با غم دیرینم به مزار سینم بمان آرام دل دیوانه. Jai Baba. So thank you. I was reading, listening to a podcast the other day on how we are constantly changing. We are changing on it, and we are improving and getting better. And they mentioned the painter Frida Kahlo in the podcast on how many different version of portraits of herself she has drawn. And they were saying that she used to say that God uses us, or Baba uses us to look at himself in different versions. And what Frida Kahlo said she was doing is pretty much painting herself in different versions of how Baba or God sees her, even though she was not a Baba lover. But this made a lot of sense because I felt, I feel, I don't know about you guys, that we all are becoming better versions of ourselves on a daily basis, thanks to Baba, and accepting the fact that we are imperfect and we are working towards perfection. It makes me very, very happy. Sometime in April, I wrote a poem in Farsi, and I don't see any Iranian people here, so I'm not going to read the Farsi version of it. It was on April 3rd, 2022, that I wrote this poem. It's called Perfect Imperfections. And it goes like this. Maybe I should have some background music. How's that? I think that makes it really nice. I'll just put some.
Roxy, why don't you tell us what it, read it in Farsi, why not?
Well, I have the translation. You want me to read it in Farsi as well?
Both, yeah, why?
All right, so we'll do both.
Beautiful language.
I appreciate it. Thank you, Rosalie. So, can you hear the music? Perfect imperfections. If one day the rotation of the world was at my command, if one day I could shape all the galaxies like a soft dough. I think this might be too loud, so let me lower the volume a little. Well, you all can hear me okay? The volume? I'll start over. Perfect imperfections. If one day the rotation of the world was at my command. If one day I could shape all the galaxies like a soft dough in my hand, I would not change a thing. Not anyone, not anyone's lifespan, not anyone's pocketbook, not their emotions, nor their heart affairs. I would not even change how I viewed wickedness. This faulty world that at first glance, its regrets consumes us all. This seemingly disgraceful flow that with its sharp claws, like a big plow, skillfully plows us, as if we are the earth, making us ready to flourish. And yet we endure with anticipation for more understanding and a more open heart, to a clearer mind and a higher worth. A system not based on the peace of mind, a system that is beyond our limited minds. It is an art to see the perfect in an imperfect world. I hope that made sense to everyone. And the Farsi version is کامل ناکامل. اگر روزی روزگاری چرخش جهان به امر من بود، اگر روزی روزگاری گردش کهکشان مانند خمیری نرم در دستان من بود، هیچ چیز را عوض نمی کردم، نه کسی را، نه عمری را، نه جیبی را، نه حالی را و نه دلی. حتی دیدم را به پلیدی ها. همین دنیای ناقص که در اولین نظر از صفش امیدها را غرق می کند. این جریان بی حرمت که با چنگ های تیزش مانند شخم زن بزرگی ما را که زمین هستیم به مهارت آماده رویش می کند. و ما متحمل با چشم داشتی به درکی بیشتر، قلبی بازتر، خردی روشنتر و سهمی بالاتر. نظامی که بر اساس آرامش ما بنیاد نشد، نظامی که فراتر از محدودیت‌های ذهن ماست. آری هنری است کامل دیدن ناکامی. جای بابا. Beautiful. The Farsi is so lovely.
I'm so glad you did it in Farsi, and thank you for suggesting that, Rosalie. Very beautiful.
Thank you very much. I'm going to do one more song, if it's okay, in Farsi and English, and I'm going to ask Naz to do her Rumi poet. But what you have there, let me just type it in here. I think it's this one. I think it's missing a S between the Y and an N, so I'll put that there.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay. If you guys want to look at it. So the song I'm going to sing today, it's a famous song by a famous singer. Her name is Gugush. A lot of her songs remind me of my devotion to Meher Baba and how I feel about him. The meaning is, you have come from a strange city unmarked. You've come with a kind white horse. You are from the distant plains and dusty roads. You've come to unite voices and languages. You've come across a path full of dust, bringing spring with you. How good is it to see you? How great is that you stayed? How wonderful it is to clean the dust off your shoulder. My familiar stranger, I love you. Come take me to the city of fairy tales. Hold my hand in those sweet hands. It will be so good to always be with you. I'll wait for you to come back for me. I'm in prison but without you. I'm in prison without you, but with you I'm free. You've come from a strange city of unmarked. You've come with a kind white horse. You are from the distant plains and dusty road. You've come to unite voices and languages. You've come across a path full of dust. So that's the translation, and I'm going to sing it in Farsi now. تو از شهر غریبه بی نشونی اومدی، تو با اسب سفید مهربونی اومدی، تو از دشتای دور و جاده های پرغبار برای هم صدایی هم زبونی اومدی، تو از راه میرسی پر از گرد و غبار، تموم انتظار میاد همرات بهار، چه خوبه دیدنت، چه خوبه موندنت، چه خوبه پاک کنم غبارو از تنت، غریب آشنا دوست دارم بیا، منو همرات ببر به شهر قصه ها، بگیر دست منو تو دستا، چه خوبه سقفمون یکی باشه با هم، بمونم منتظر تا برگردی پیشم، تو زندونم با تو من آزادم. Jai Baba, thank you very much.
Beautiful, Roxy. Thank you so much. Beautiful.
Thank you.
Do you think you're right? I feel Baba so strongly in your coming through you, and it's just really something. Also, it felt very ancient. You know, it's the Farsi language, and it reminds me of Hebrew or some of the Jewish prayers, because it's also very ancient language. And there's some people say there's a relationship between Zoroaster and Abraham. And so anyways,
that's
I
beautiful.
really got that too coming through for me.
Yeah, I just looked at him. He's like, because when my sister's here, she has a great voice and she's very dramatic. And when she's here, I totally lose my confidence and my voice kind of goes away. But thank God, you know, I looked at him and he kind of came through, and I begged him, don't embarrass me in front of everyone. So I appreciate you saying that, Gabriella.
And I think we both got it wrong. Wasn't it Dr. Roxy's notes, not with an R-E-S? Not N-O-T-R-E-S?
Dr. Roxy's notes. Oh yeah, there is no RS. I got it wrong. So
Okay, well, I'll do it again.
maybe we're not supposed to get
I'll try one more time, and if I get
Let's try it one more time.
I want to say something.
Yes.
Mara, Baba's Mara, told Rainey to wear green when she sings because it opens the heart.
Oh,
Yeah.
So beautiful, because I'm wearing a top that's green too. So
Actually, what she said is it creates longing.
Creates longing. Wow.
I had no idea. I thank you, Rosalie. Now I feel a lot better. I'm gonna take a quick break. I'm gonna let Nazi take it on. I'm gonna go grab some hot water while she does this. My sister Nazi, she's a Jungian psychologist, and
I'm not a Jungian
you,
psychologist.
you're not
I
board
learned,
certified.
yes,
You're
yes,
a
yes.
PhD in Jungian psychology.
Yeah,
So,
but I'm
and
not.
she did her dissertation on conversations between Jung and Rumi. So she's a
Oh,
Rumi scholar. I know she's not a Rumi scholar, but she knows Rumi very well. So she has a great voice, and she's gonna read to us a Farsi and in translation of it. So if I walk away, I still can hear you now, so don't feel bad. I
Okay.
just need some hot water for my throat.
Okay, just before you go, first of all, thank you so much for allowing me to be part of this sacred gathering. Thank you, all of you guys. And thank you, Roxy, for inviting me. She has a great voice. She's just, little sister, and you know about little sisters, they always. So, but I really, really appreciate to be here. And I'm just gonna read one poem of the first actually poem that Rumi wrote. It's called The Reed Bed, translated by Coleman Barks. And first I'm going to read the English. Then Roxy, can you also put a music for me? Because without the music.
Sure.
Okay. And then I'm going to read the English, Farsi, I'm sorry, English part of it first, then Farsi. So you kind of like get a feeling of both language. Okay. The only problem is I need to, I don't have the English version. I didn't print, so I have to put it on my screen. Is that okay, Rox?
You're going to put it here on you're going to share it?
No, I can't. I'm just gonna stop the video and read it. And then the Farsi, I have a copy. Is that okay?
That's
Okay.
fine.
sure.
Okay. So did I say Farsi first? I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna read the Farsi version first and then English. بشنو از نی چون حکایت می کند، از جدایی ها شکایت می کند، که از نیستان تا مرا ببریده اند، در نفیرم مرد و زن نالیدند. سینه خواهم شرح از فراق، تا بگویم شرح درد اشتیاق. هر کسی کو دور مان از اصل خویش، باز جوید روزگار وصل خویش. من به هر جمعیتی نالان شدم، جفت بدحالان و خوشحالان شدم. هر کسی از ظن خود شد یار من، از درون من نجست اسرار من. سر من از ناله من دور نیست، لیک چشم و گوش را آن نور نیست. تن ز جان و جان ز تن مستور نیست، لیک کس را دید جان دستور نیست. آتش است این بانگ و نای نیست باد، هر که این آتش ندارد نیست باد. Listen to the story told by the reed of being separated. Since I was cut from the reed bed, I have made this crying sound. Anyone apart from someone he loves understands what I say. Anyone pulled from a source longs to go back. At any gathering, I'm there, mingling in the laughing and grieving, a friend to each, but few will hear the secret hidden within the notes. No ears for that. body flowing out of spirit, spirit from body, no concealing that mixing, but it's not given us to see the soul. The reed flute is fire, not wind. Be that empty.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's amazing. You're right, Roxy. She has a stunning voice.
Yes.
I instantly started crying.
Oh,
I had no idea what she was saying.
Oh,
Very
it
beautiful.
was so beautiful.
Thank you
thank you.
so much.
Thank you for inviting me.
Rosalie, did you want to say something? You had your hand up. Oh, okay. Okay.
Wow. Thank you, Naz.
Oh, thank
Really,
you.
So full of Mara today of what we were reading in Mara Mayher. I've read it several times, but I don't know. It was much deeper and much more beautiful. It was like, whoa. Anyway,
Oh,
Jai Baba.
Jai Baba.
Thank you.
I love that. I love that.
Do you
So
also sing? Does Naz also sing?
oh, she has a great voice. So I have to tell you the story because Naz was part of the children's choir in the Persian radio when we were kids, when the Shah was there, and she would come home and wanted to memorize songs, and I would follow her like a little sister, and I memorized them before her, and I remember a lot of the songs now, and she doesn't know them, but she has a great voice, and I maybe in couple of more of my songs she can sing a song too, if possible. I think it would be great. I think she has a fantastic. Nazi, pick a song that you remember so you can sing it. Okay. I was reading a book called Four Loves by C.S. Lewis. I don't know if you've read that. They talk about he categorizes it love in two areas: need love and gift love. Under need love, romance or ero falls under, and then of course the affection that we give to our neighbors, to our relatives, and all these wonderful things. And then under the gift love is friendship and charity. And when those two grow, it's what becomes divine love that Meher Baba has talked about. So I wish that we all cultivate our gift love in us rather than the need love and work on that. And at some point in my life, after I came back from India, I had to get a swatter, fly swatter, and kind of remind myself, it's not you, it's not you, it's not you, it's Baba. So I also wrote a poem about it. So this was, I've read it in RTs several times, but I'm going to read it again. It's called Circles of Delusion. Bloating in joy, drowning in pride, moments to soar, thinking it's I. Raising the glass, giving a toast to all who helped me on this crazy past. Thinking it's I writing this poem, thinking it's I making a change. What a fool is this I, forgetting something. Forgetting that I is not the source. Branch of a tree is this tiny I, confusing its life with the landscape of trees. Circles of delusion, on and on, like a Ferris wheel at the children's park. Forgetting when up, remembering when down, that it's all you, that it's all you. It's not I at all. Oh, wait. nor it's you. It's just us as we are now one. Jai Baba.
It's good you've read that many times because that requires many readings to understand.
Do you want us to read it again? Is that what?
I'll go to Archie and catch. I mean, what
Uh,
is this? Just tell me, landscape of three. What does that mean?
well, I'm thinking I'm the actual tree, but I'm in among all these others tree. I and
Oh, landscape of
branch of I'm
tree.
just a branch of a tree among a landscape of trees. So just swatting myself like a
Ah,
fly,
I heard
remembering it's
three.
not me, it's Baba. And
Okay, got it. Okay, I heard, I heard three, and I'm thinking, is that like,
oh, let me just paste it on our chat so you can
thank
have
you.
it.
Great. That was great.
Sure, no problem. Um,
And I did get that up right now. So the last one is final.
last, okay, great. So this is the circle of illusion,
Beautiful.
or
Thank you.
delusion, not circle of delusion. The illusion is not the right number. I don't know why that's showing up. Okay, my favorite song about Baba, one of my mom's favorite songs. Translation is all this wonder, all this sensibility is from you, the long-haired guru. This joy of love and life, smiling at the miracle of existence, is from you, my black-haired and eyes guru. It was you who introduced me to true love, the servant of love. I did not run from it and did not deny it, and endured the separation and longing. My religion, my world, has blossomed from your eternal love. My pains and longings has flourished from your unending light. I know what has burned me. I know your beautiful look. You with these beautiful eyes never leave me. My religion, my world has blossomed from your eternal love. My pains and longing has flourished from your unending light. And the song is kind of very special for me. Again, it was one of my mom's favorite, and she used to sing it, so I'm going to try and sing it without getting into tears. این همه آشفته حالی، این همه نازک خیالی، ای به دوش افکندگی سو، از تو دارم، از تو دارم. این غرور عشق و مستی، خنده بر غوغای هستی، ای سیاه چشم سیاه مو، از تو دارم، از تو دارم. این تو بودی که از ازل خواندی به من درس وفا را. این تو بودی آشنا کردی به عشق این مبتلا را. من که این هاشا نکردم، از غمت پروا نکردم، دین من، دنیای من، از عشق جاویدان تو رونق گرفته. سوز من، سودای من، از نور بی پایان تو رونق گرفته. من خود آتشی که مرا داد رنگ فنا، می شناسم. من خود شیوه نگه چشم مست تو را می شناسم. دیگر ای برگشت مژگان، از نگاهم رو مگردان. دین من دنیای من، از عشق جاویدان تو رونق گرفته. سوز من سودای من، از نور بی پایان تو رونق گرفته. Jai Baba. Thank you very much. All this wonder, all this wonder, all this sensibility is from you, the long-haired guru. What can I say? Do we have time for more, or should we continue?
We definitely have time. We're
Right. Okay.
eager and willing.
Thank
We
you.
have eternity.
Thank you, Rosalie. I recently went to Myrtle Beach, and the night I was leaving, I came up with this poem. I want to read it to you guys. It's called It's Time. It's time to pack, leave the peace, let the yearning begin. The love multiplied in many folds, the time alone with the beloved. Multicolored rainbows on these cold winter days. Sun beaming at night into this heart of mine. Sun beaming at night into this heart of mine, knowing he longs as well, yet will follow me as I have always followed him. The spark, then the beam, combined with love from all who adore him, the joy of knowing this is a continuing element, a never-ending one. Packing up memories, packing up friendships, new and old ones rekindled. All in all, knowing Baba's got my back, knowing he won't let go, knowing I am his, knowing I can depend on him. Rain or shine. Goodbyes, never. Hellos, always. Farewell to the arms of love, never. See you soon, eternal. Miss you, you'll be in my heart forever. Jai Baba. Oh, how I miss it. So, last, was it yesterday or the day before, I was planning this concert and I was asking Baba, did you have something to say? I was asking Baba, what do you think? I'm in the car. What should I do? And I'm kind of nervous. It's been a while since I've been to India. I feel like I'm losing the touch and all of that. And Rod Stewart's song comes on and I'm going to sing it. And I tell you, he talks to me and I think we talk to each other. Have I told you lately that I love you? Have I told you there's no one else above you? You fill my heart. I'm going to recite it because I don't know the tone. You fill my heart with gladness. Take away all of my sadness. Ease my troubles, that's what you do. That's Baba. For the morning sun on all its glory guests greets the day with hope and comfort too. You fill my life with laughter, and somehow you make it better. Yes, Baba, you do. Ease my troubles, that's what you do. There's a love that's divine, and it's yours and it's mine, like the sun. And at the end of the day, we should give thanks and pray to the one, to the one. So, Baba, have I told you lately that I love you? Have I told you there's no one else above you? You fill my heart with gladness, take away all of my sadness. You ease my troubles. That's what you do. Jai Baba.
Fantastic. Thank you. Perfect.
It's perfect, isn't it? Naz, are you ready to sing a song?
Roxy, John, I think I'm going to have, you're the star of this gathering, but if you want, I can read another Rumi poetry. If you,
Okay.
if that's what you.
Okay, sounds good.
But I'd rather, not saying if you don't mind.
Sure.
This is
If you
the
could just do it in English, huh?
English only, yeah.
Okay.
This is the first poem from Rumi that I got the translation like, I don't know, zillion years ago, and I loved it. It helped me a lot with what was going on in my life. And the reason I liked the music, because Rumi believed that music, dance, and poetry, bring us closer to our inner divine, our inner God. So that's why I'm asking for the music. So it's like a tango. When I read the music when I read the recite and the music, you feel a tango.
There you go. I'll put it on.
I'm sure you heard this. The guest house. This being human is a guest house. Every morning, new arrival. A joy, a depression, a meanness. Some momentary awareness comes and an unexpected visitor. Welcome and entertain them all, even if a crowd of sorrows who violently took your house empty of its furniture. Still, treat each guest honorably. He may be clearing you out for some new delight. The dark thoughts, the shame, the malice, meet them at the door laughing and invite them in. Be grateful for whoever comes, because each has been sent as a guide from beyond. Thank you.
Nice. Thanks, Naz.
Thank you.
That was beautiful, Nazi. Thank you. Gabriella mentioned French, so I think I'm going to sing my French song by Jodassin. The meaning is, if you didn't exist. If you didn't exist, tell me why I should exist. To drag along in a world without you, without hope and with regret. And if you didn't exist, I would try to invent love. As a painter who sees from beneath his fingers the day's color being born and wonders about them. And if you didn't exist, tell me how I would. I could pretend to be me, but it wouldn't be true. And if you didn't exist, I think I would have found the secret of life, the why only to create you and to look at you. And if you didn't exist, tell me why I should exist. To drag along in a world without you, without hope and with regret. And if you didn't exist, I would try to invent love. That's the translation, and I'm sure you've heard the song before, but I'm gonna sing it now. Sorry. Now we have a double whammy because my son's sitting here who makes fun of me every time I sing, and my sister. So I'm going to have a very interesting episode. So I hope you guys. Baba, take over. Et si tu n'existais pas, et moi pourquoi j'existerais? Pour traîner dans un monde sans toi, sans espoir et sans regret. Et si tu n'existais pas, je serais d'inventer l'amour, comme un peintre qui voit sous ses doigts naître les couleurs du jour et qui n'en revient pas. Et si tu n'existais pas, je ne serais qu'un point de plus dans ce monde qui vient et qui va. Je me sentirais perdu. J'aurais besoin de toi. Et si tu n'existais pas, dis-moi comment j'existerais. Je pourrais faire semblant d'être moi, mais je ne serais pas vrai. Et si tu n'existais pas, je crois que je l'aurais trouvé. Le secret de la vie, le pourquoi, simplement pour te créer et pour te regarder. Jai Baba.
Jai Baba.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you. I have a poem by Rumi, Bewilderment, translated by Coleman Barks. I don't have the Farsi version, but this was very, it touched my heart at some point, especially when I was trying to finish school. It says, there are many guises for intelligence. One part of you is gliding in a high wind stream, while your more ordinary notions take little steps and pick at the ground. Conventional knowledge is dead to our souls, and it's not really ours. It is laid on. Yet we keep saying we find rest in these beliefs. We must become ignorant of what we have been taught and be instead bewildered. Run from what is profitable and comfortable. Distrust anyone who praises you. Give your investment money and the interest on that capital to those who are actually destitute. Forget safety. Live where you fear to live. Destroy your reputation. Be notorious. I have tried prudent planning long enough. From now on, I'll be mad. Isn't that amazing?
Jai Baba.
I've tried prudent planning long enough. From now on, I'll be mad. I think what I'm doing is exactly that. Showing up here, doing this. I think it's, I would have never dreamed of doing this a long time ago. Oh my goodness. So what can I do? What can I sing? What else do you want to hear?
I know, because I heard you sing it. I want to hear Begin to Begin.
Yes,
I know you.
Yes, I actually want to do that because
Yeah.
when I sang it last time at the RT, Fred was there and he sent such a
Oh,
sweet note about it to me.
oh,
And so I want to dedicate this to him.
yeah.
And I truly think he would, I mean, I truly miss him. He's just, he
Sure.
was an idol. He was an amazing person. So,
Yeah.
let's see. What happened to my begin to begin? Begin to begin. 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 Oh, here it is. All right. Here we go. When they begin, the begin. It brings back the sound of music so tender. It brings back a night of tropical splendor. It brings back a memory evergreen. I'm with you once more under the stars. And down by the shore an orchestra's playing. And even the palms seem to be swaying. When they begin, the begin. To live it again is past all and ever, except when that tune clutches my heart. And there we are, swearing to love forever. I'm promising never, never to part. What moment divine, what rapture serene, till clouds came along to disperse the joys we had tasted. And now when I hear people curse the chance that was wasted, I know but too well what they mean. So don't let them begin to begin. Let the love that was once a fire remain an ember. Let it sleep like the dead desire I only remember. When they begin, the begin. Oh, let's let them begin to begin. Make them play till the stars that were there before return above you, till you whisper to me once more, darling, I love you. And we suddenly know what heaven we're in. When they begin, the begin. When they begin, the begin. Jai Baba.
Jai Baba, thank you. Beautiful.
I like really messed that one up, but that's okay. If Jean from India is listening, because he's the one who taught us this, he's gonna be like, "What did she do with the song?"
Oh, you sang it. That's what you did with it.
Oh wow!
Ah,
Oh my goodness! I think we have 6 minutes, and I want to read you the last poem that I wrote. And I want to, it has the final, the last part of it is Baba's game, the game quote. And I love that quote. When I read that quote, I feel like I can do anything because nothing else matters but those four things he talks about. So I want to share that this poem with you all, and maybe end it with that, and then open up for Q&A if needed. But I truly appreciate everyone being here so kindly, listening to me, and I know I'm not perfect, but I am just enjoying this tremendously. Thank you. Thank you.
Hooray. Wonderful. Thank you.
Okay. The poem is called The Game. I wrote it just recently. Spirit in a body, or a body in the spirit. Man experiencing life, or life experiencing being a man. Back and forth, the pendulum keeps vacillating, moving left and right, sometimes forward and back. Centering the moments, but always moving. Sensations unravel. Impermanence at its peak. Settling means dying. Dying means arriving. Arriving home at last. The road is exciting. The whim brought me here. Though it's not ending, I've dressed as the warrior to enter this illusion, as it's a game, to be played with joy. Nothing is mine, no one is mine. Taking it more than that will make it a chore. From goodhood to manhood, from manhood to godhood, it's just a game. And the game is to penetrate into the essence of all beings and release the fragrance of that inner attainment for guidance and benefits of others by expressing in the world of forms truth, love, purity, and beauty. And this is the soul game, which has any intrinsic and absolute worth. Jai Baba, everyone.
Would you be kind enough to read it again?
I'd love to. Thank you. Thank you. Because we have 3 minutes left, so I can do that. Spirit in a body or a body in the spirit. Hey, you guys want music in the background? Or not?
Yeah.
Okay, let's put some music in the background. I'm going to do the inner focus again. The game. Spirit in a body or a body in the spirit. Man experiencing life or life experiencing being a man. Back and forth, the pendulum keeps vacillating, moving left and right, sometimes forward and back, centering for moments, but always moving. Sensations unravel, impermanence at its peak. Settling means dying. Dying means arriving. Arriving home at last. The road is exciting. The whim brought me here, though it's not ending. I've dressed as the warrior to enter this illusion. It's all just a game to be played with joy. Nothing is mine, no one is mine. Taking it more than that will make it a chore. From godhood to manhood. From goodhood to manhood. From manhood to godhood. It's just a game. The game is to penetrate into the essence of all beings and release the fragrance of that inner attainment for guidance and benefit of others by expressing in the world of forms truth, love, purity, and beauty. And this is the soul game, which has any intrinsic and absolute worth. Jai Baba.
Roxy, I have to share something. In the mystical language that Baba spoke to Narina during the Blue Bus tours, one of my favorite lines is he says, "Love this game and I, see me in it, pure joy."
Oh my gosh. And I haven't even got the book. I found the PDF, the Blue Bus. That's on my to-do.
Oh, it's in there, and it's called God has to be manifested. It's my favorite of, it's hard to pick, but that one, you know, a lot of it, you know, it's not intellectual. You know, Baba says you don't need to understand it, but that line is like,
Yes.
love this game and I see me in it. Pure joy.
Your joy. Just have be joyful in it. That was lovely. Thank you so much for sharing. Thank you. Thank you
Yeah.
so much. I really appreciate all of you. It's already 5 o'clock. I'm gonna
Yes. Should we have a moment of silence?
absolutely. Thank you
Okay.
so much.
Thank you. I'll put up a picture of Baba.
Yes, please.
Uh, Betty, you better take it off. I don't know how to turn it off. Um, but as soon as Betty's done that, let's all unmute and say Avatar, Meher Baba, Ki Jai 3 times. Can you hear me?
Yes,